here's the tea. Here's the deal. Here's the teal, if you will. 1. Yes, thank you for noticing. My hair does look whack. 2. I may not know much, but I do know this. I did a lot of damage to this table in the past week. I also know that my last video was pretty boring. I mean, from my point of view, it was pretty boring, so I don't want to do it anymore. But the problem with that is that I do still want to make videos regarding my cosplays and how I make them and that kind of stuff, because that's fun for me. But the video, when I tried watching it back, could just be me. But then again, my opinion is the only one that matters. So here's my idea, my compromise. Somewhere on the screen, perhaps here, maybe right over my face, probably not that one, somewhere I will put the time lapse, some of the time lapse of me working on the stuff. But instead of just a voiceover, I'm still going to be the main focus, because obviously that's the content people want. I know it's the content I want. So, as I have my time lapse, while the time lapse is going, I am going to kind of recap what I accomplished in this past week. Let's go. If I had any sort of editing skills, that's where there would be like a really cool transition into the part where I'm suddenly talking about it. Okay, so my last video was talking about how I did the harness for Tracer, and I was intending on this video just being the chronal accelerator part. Now I will admit there was a part of me that for a little bit thought I wasn't even going to have the chronal accelerator done by the end of the week to make a video about, and I was going to awkwardly make a video about how I sort of changed the front half of the accelerator, but I actually did accomplish what I was intending to accomplish. So that's cool. Does it look the way I wanted it to? No, but is that okay? Yeah, it's okay, because it's progress and it doesn't look bad. Okay, so here, this is how the front turned out. I can take almost no credit for it because my sister made it forever ago. Pretty much all I did for the front half was I did the side things because they were broken and bad, so I redid them better with EVA foam instead of craft foam, so they more durable. Honestly, I think I nailed it. I also put magnets on the back, so it just magnets right onto the harness, and it's really nice. The back is what I put most of my time into. See, it's not good for a couple reasons that I'm going to point out. I'm calling myself out here. It's very rough and rigid because I did celluclay to make it. Well, I mean, it's craft foam, and then I put a layer of celluclay on the top because it looked really, it's not craft foam, it's EVA foam, it looked really bad. So I put celluclay on top, which is basically paper mache. It's instant paper mache, it's fancier. The problem is, I thought, hey, you know what, that could actually look really cool. And I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks bad next to the front, which is smooth, which I didn't take that into consideration. But it's okay, because this is the back, I guess. I don't know. I might still try to fix it a bit, but we'll see. Because initially what I was going to do was I was going to sand it down so it was smooth. But then I was like, you know, it could look kind of cool, rough like that, so maybe we'll leave it. I also forgot to put a little square there, but I don't think anyone's going to notice that, so I think I have time to fix it, and that's going to be an easy fix. But now I need to decide whether or not I want to try and sand it down and repaint it. Luckily, painting it was really easy, so I don't mind if I have to redo that. Okay, so then to hook it in, I've got buckles here, I've got Velcro here, and I've got magnets on these little side things. The thing about the magnets that makes them super advanced is that they actually magnet into the same spot as those little side pieces on the front. So it's like 3 magnets, like a triple decker, but it's like, it feels very secure. I'm actually, that's the thing I'm most proud about with this, is that I can actually move in it and I don't feel like it's going to break or fall off. That's new for me. It's been a minute since I've had a cosplay that I could like move in and not worry. And that's all I did Kidding. I did more than that. I wasn't expecting to, but I did. Tracer has patches on the sleeves, right? Right. Patches. Nice. I decided to cross stitch them. 100% I could buy them on Amazon for like $25 total. But why do that when I can make it complicated? I've never cross-stitched before, and I didn't want to look it up. I didn't feel like it. I was like, I'm smart, I can figure this out. And you know what? I did figure it out. This was the first one that I did. After I did this one, I was kind of tempted to buy the other two. Here's the tea, folks, on this. I didn't know what I was doing at first, so this corner is really jacked up. I know that no one is gonna notice. No one will know, but I know. And I'll notice. It's fine. This took me 8 hours. I did felt glue along the edge so it won't like fray or anything. It feels like a real patch, so I'm really proud of it actually. And even more so, I'm really proud of the second one. Now, I'm fully aware that this flag has thicker white lines, but I didn't do that. And now it's too late, so I know what I did. Maybe it's just me, but I think this is really good. I'm not even sure if I got any of the cross-stitching of this one on video, because by that point I was like, that's a lot of footage. But yeah, no, so I'm like, that's solid. And if you know Tracer, you know what the third patch is. It's almost done is what it is. This one, I'm really proud of like how nice it looks for the most part. Just ignore the lettering. Like, all things considered, the lettering isn't like, I keep like leaning really close and I'm not gonna even be in focus anymore because I have it set to focus like over here, but I'm leaning like up here. I don't even know if any of that was in focus. So yeah, ignore the lettering and then it looks okay. And again, from like far away, just like on my cosplay while I'm moving around, I think it gets the point across pretty well. But yeah, all I have to do is fill in around the letter with black embroidery thread, embroidery floss. So it'd be like, obviously I'm gonna cut it out. What if I just left it like this? What if I just sewed it on like this? And then what I can do is if I sew this to the jacket, then I can take this and just sew it directly to this and sew it straight to the other patch. Easy peasy. And that, folks, is what we like to call a loophole. I'm kidding, I'm not doing that. That's much worse. Listen, I found out that I have a love for cross-stitching, apparently. I can't stop. I start and I just go. I was late for dinner because I was finishing up the little white section up there. What's that about? Someone, please, intervene. I've been doing nothing but cross-stitching for 4 days straight. That's a lie. I did, like, some work, because, you know, money, but aside from that, and I didn't even do that much work, it was like a day and a half. Everything else was cross-stitch, baby. Because I will say, I don't know why, but I thought cross-stitching would be a lot faster than it is. But, you know, here we are. I keep throwing them. I don't know why. It's just like, it's fun. I should learn how to throw cards. Yeah. That one actually flew really nice. You couldn't see it. It was really cool. I swear. Thank you for watching. I have no idea how to end videos, so this is me saying that the video ends now. Did you know that 1% of the people who subscribe to me don't regret it later? That means if you subscribe, you could be part of the majority.